crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Trixie Tan. When Lil Cash I'm on the mic, he be spitting. Facts. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally find a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever. I got big dreams. Put myself above it, mindset is on 6.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is, I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time, like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you gotta say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't biased.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
Legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married. Yeah, they gon' know me as legendary. You in the stands, I ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option, ain't no secondary. I just throw it out like a Hail Mary. I'm legendary.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Baird. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for him.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Here are the starters for Cincinnati. And for the Knicks, Bellamy is out there with Chappelle. And there's Bryant, and it's Van Arsdale in at the shooting guard position. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose, Brent, their focus just a little bit. How tough you think it is to stay motivated at this stage of the long season?
Well, depending on where you are in the standings, that motivation should kick in about the competitiveness to play in the postseason. But this is a reflection of the character of your team. And I think a lot of front offices and coaching staffs are really tuned into how are guys approaching this part of the year. Are they still attacking? Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? They start losing sight of that. The last half of your season could be tough.
And he gets the bucket.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Robertson. To the inside. Embry covered by Bellamy. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and you can't sleep on Lucas. I mean, he uses that big frame to kind of carve out space. Then he's savvy enough to convert when he gets those second chance opportunities.
Here's Chappelle. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Van Arsdale trains the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Here's Robertson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Bryant passes to Bellamy. It's rebounded by Robertson. For Cincinnati, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Makes it off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Van Arsdale. And again, New York with the triple.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
For Cincinnati, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The shot's good from Robertson.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And passes to Bellamy. Here's Van Arsdale. And again, it's New York.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Robertson against Bellamy. Embry. The Knicks pull it in. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Hairston against Bellamy. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. No good from Hairston.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Here's Chappelle. Here's Bellamy. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Robertson. A 23-point game for him in the win again.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Lucas kicks to Robertson. Over Bryant. And it's good off the back rim and in. Robertson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
Here's Van Arsdale. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Embry, covered by Bellamy. Here's Robertson. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Van Arsdale, the pass to Chappelle. Bellamy with it. And the shot goes in.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Robertson outside. Carries it from 3-point range.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Bellamy high post. Back to Bryant. Here he goes. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
Here is Hairston. We saw him with 10 points last game. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Inside, Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Lucas with it. 11 points for him in that last game again. Pass to Robertson. Over Bryant. No good from Robertson. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Knicks. That shot off, and it's Cincinnati the other way.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
No good from Hairston.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Bryant's shot is off.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Knicks foul. First personal.
Barnett, he's checked in for the Knicks. Q comes in for Bryant.
Substitution for Cincinnati.
So it's Cincinnati now. They trail by 1. Twyman covered by Bellamy. And the shot goes in. 5 points in the game. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Chappelle. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Yes, that goes in.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Q passes to Bellamy. Out to the wing. And the pass to Chappelle. That shot missing. Great D that time from Lucas. To the middle. And he stuffs that one home.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And yes, it's good. Q's got his second basket of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Robertson outside. Covered by Bellamy. Bellamy with some nice D. New York trailing. Here's Van Arsdale. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. Pass to Robertson. Kicks to Hairston. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnett covering. It's good on the putback. And Cincinnati leads by 3.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Passes it to Bellamy. 13 feet away. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Robertson outside. Pass to Hairston. 1:29 left to play here in the first. Here's Robertson. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Cincinnati making a change here.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Z? Averaging about 19 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
McLaughlin against Barnett. The pass to Chappelle. New York moving it around. Here's Barnett. The shot, no good. 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. The shot misses, so New York will take it the other way. Knocked away. Robertson with the steal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And just able to score in so many ways. Robertson puts the defense there in an impossible situation.
Cincinnati shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
The first free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance, just swipe the candy from him.
Here is McLaughlin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fades away. That misses off the backboard. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cincinnati ahead. They're up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. You've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Cincinnati, guys, what are you seeing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
New York trails by 5. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for Cincinnati, we've got B. Robertson is out there with McLaughlin. Then it's G. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the one thing you love about Barnett, he'll do anything the coaches ask. Start, come off the bench, score, or facilitate. He is completely unselfish.
And both free throws good for Barnett. So it's Cincinnati now. 3-point lead. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Now here's Robertson. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. Olsen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And Cincinnati leads by 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Out left to the wing. Down low. Chappelle misses. Cincinnati leading by 5. Robertson outside. Over to the wing. Here's Olsen. Can't hit from 12. New York shooting the ball at 42%. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the middle. It's rebounded by Cincinnati.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Barnett. To the left wing. Lets it go with the 3. Wilson grabs the board. Cincinnati leading by 7. Robertson outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The second effort. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. For New York, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. They get it back. Out of bounds. Cincinnati takes possession. Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
Well, you look at Z. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
You talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
And first time out of the game called for Cincinnati.
Cincinnati.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Knicks on defense. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Passes it to Olsen. 5 on the clock. Cincinnati again missing. New York trails by 5. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Robertson against Bryant. Outside Wilson. Back to Robertson. To the right side. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Richardson outside. And that one drops for him.
Soft touch on the lay-in. Not everyone has that.
Cincinnati leading by 3. Now the pass to Olsen. 13 feet away. Again, Cincinnati scores.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Richardson outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Bryant. That's Oscar Robertson with the rebound. Robertson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game. New York trails by 7. Now here's Bryant. 8 points his last outing. And no good. And it's Cincinnati the other way. Right wing. Here's McLaughlin. It's rebounded by New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Chappelle. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Just 5 on the clock. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Cincinnati calls timeout.
Get ready for the Knicks squad.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And as always, the mid part of the NBA season, quite a grueling part of the schedule. Right now, let's check out how the standings are shaping up in the East. You take a look at Cincinnati, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, there's the Knicks right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And I think for Cincinnati, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Knicks. It's a 5-point game. Richardson outside. Pass to Bellamy. Over Robertson. Bellamy with the bucket. Bellamy's got 6 points.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Robertson. 16 points for him. Swayman. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Here's Van Arsdale. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas. Cincinnati leading by 6. Robertson outside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Up top, Bellamy. He had 16 points in the win against Dallas.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Cincinnati.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They also haven't been afraid of taking the ball to the rack. Lots of opportunities at the rim.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Cincinnati leading by 7. To the inside. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Bryant passes to Van Arsdale. He feeds it to Bellamy. Oh, that's blocked. Robertson against Bryant. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Van Arsdale. 8 points for him. Takes the 3. And they get it back. Richardson outside. Over Robertson. Richardson no luck. Cincinnati leading by 11. Hairston kicks to Lucas. Here is Hairston. No points in the game yet for him. Cincinnati needs to get off a shot. No problems knocking that one down.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
So for the Knicks, Barnett comes in for Richardson, and it's Q in for Bryant. New York trails by 14. Q passes to Barnett. Pass to Bellamy. And they get it. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. And here is Robertson.
2 minutes remaining.
20 points for him.
2 minutes.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Van Arsdale, good.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here is Hairston. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Baseline jumper. Embry. And he converts the layup.
Wayne Embry.
And Cincinnati leads by 16.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
1:11 left to play in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Van Arsdale. He dishes it to Bellamy. Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Arsdale. Count it. Number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. Robertson up top. Covered by Bellamy. Kicks it to Hairston. There's the triple. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
"16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hugh, covered by Robertson. Here's Van Arsdale. That one's not going to go. And so it's Cincinnati with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for Cincinnati, Kenny, how'd you see it?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Maybe some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass. But hey, not looking good out there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oscar Robertson has been sensational.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. New York trails by 16. Chappelle is out there with Bellamy. And there's Bryant, and it's Van Arsdale in at the 2. That's the 5 for New York right now. Good on the shot. Van Arsdale's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Knicks.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Robertson against Bryant. Robertson drives in, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Team foul.
Cincinnati shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Oscar Robertson taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. New York trails by 16. And there's the pass to Van Arsdale. And good that time. 6 points for him.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Robertson. Lucas up top. Back to Robertson. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. 5 to shoot. Twyman. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Into the lane. Van Arsdale, good. Van Arsdale's got 16.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Robertson passes to Lucas. Here is Hairston. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bellamy with some nice D. New York trails by 12. Pass to Bryant. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Van Arsdale. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Van Arsdale's got 7 points for the quarter.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Embry covered by Bellamy. Dishes it to Hairston. That's the 3 fly. Offensive rebound.
That's what he gets you. A big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Knicks ball.
A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule on Friday and then on Saturday.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Here's Chappelle, covered by Robertson. This one for 3.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Robertson's got 26.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Robertson. He's got 26. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Covered by Hairston. Driving the lane. Up and in on the layup.
Timeout.
He's got 8.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Cincinnati calls timeout.
Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Both teams will make substitutions.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for G. Averaging 5 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Here's Robertson. That one off the back iron and out. New York trails by 11. He's guarded by McLaughlin. To the paint. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Hairston, the pass to Robertson. Here is Hairston. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Hairston's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For New York, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Here's Chappelle. That shot is off. Cincinnati leading by 12. Here's Hairston. Off the left rim and out.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Richardson, he's checked in for Bryant. Richardson against Robertson. Sweet little floater. Robertson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Here's Chappelle. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now here's Robertson, and he has 28 points for the game. Here's Olsen, off target with the fadeaway. New York trails by 14. Out to the right wing. New York moving it around. Richardson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Stolwart. He's guarded by McLaughlin. Rebounded by Hairston. Cincinnati leading by 14. McLaughlin the pass to Robertson. Here is Hairston. Back to Robertson. Here's Wilson. That's good. And Robertson with the assist.
New York calls timeout.
Robertson's got 6 assists in the game.
And how about the vision there from the Big O, guys? Beautiful.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
He's checked in for the Knicks. Q comes in for Richardson. And Cincinnati making a change here. New York trails by 17. Here's Chappelle. Trying to end the drought. That shot, no good. And it's Cincinnati the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there it is for them.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McLaughlin against Barnett. Here's Chappelle. A three-pointer off the mark.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Olsen. And it's Chappelle with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And he drives in. Pass to Barnett. Pass to Q. Second chance effort. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here is Hairston. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Chappelle after the basket by Cincinnati. And it's denied. Robertson outside. A step back shot here. He can't get that one to fall. New York trails by 19. Inside. It's rebounded by Cincinnati. There's the drive. Plays it up and banks it in. Robertson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And inefficient defense there, guys. If there's one thing you want to try and take away from Robertson, it's the dribble drive.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And New York making a change here. Bellamy's checked in. To the wing right side.
I got ball. Off the screen.
Lock at 6. To the paint. Here's Stallworth. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Robertson. He has 30. Lets it go from 11. The Knicks pull it in. Bellamy's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Shot's good by Barnett. Now Robertson. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket. No matter what D he's faced with, he averages about 31.5 points a game. Twyman, Barnett covering. To the inside. Knicks with the rebound. Driving in. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Barnett's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Robertson outside. Takes it from 10. Crane for 2 points. 13 points in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Cincinnati leading by 17. Here's Hairston. Bellamy with a nice D. The Knicks shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Out of bounds. Cincinnati takes possession.
Ball goes to Cincinnati.
So both teams changing it up here. Well, Cincinnati shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
For Cincinnati, they've looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Robertson. Both good from the line that time. New York trails by 19. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Barnett passes to Bellamy. Yep, that one goes in there. Bellamy's got 9.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Robertson with it. 2 on the clock. That shot off. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cincinnati leads by 17. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Cincinnati leading by 17. On the court right now for Cincinnati. Twyman. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. The Knicks shooting around 40% from the floor here. There's the pass to Van Arsdale. Bryant looking over the floor. Shoots the 3. Van Arsdale can't get it to go.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's the lob to the hoop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for New York. Trailing by 19. Here's Van Arsdale. Great D that time from Lucas. Well, Cincinnati shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Twyman. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Barnett. Pass to Van Arsdale. He takes it in, and they pick up 2. Van Arsdale's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots. Back to Robertson.
And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Cincinnati leading by 20. Here is Hairston. No good on the shot.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Van Arsdale. And the three off target.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Cincinnati again missing. New York trails by 20. Outside Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Embry lays it up off the glass.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Passes to Barnett. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
So it's Cincinnati now, following the score by New York. From the arc, it's rebounded by Bellamy. Bellamy's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Over to the left wing. Here's Barnett. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Robertson outside. Chalk up 2 there. Robertson's got 12 points here in the second half.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Hey, yo, right here.
Ryan passes to Barnett. The 3. Van Arsdale, good. Van Arsdale's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Here's Robertson, and it falls over the rim and in. Robertson's got 36.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Barnett against Lucas. Barnett, no good. Cincinnati leading by 19 points. To the middle. Here is Hairston. Robertson outside. 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. New York shooting a pedestrian 36% in the 4th quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. No good on that one. And it's Cincinnati the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. There's the dish to Hairston. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Lucas. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Ryan passes to Barnett. Here's Van Arsdale. Hands it from downtown. Van Arsdale's got 27 points.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
The pass to Hairston. Some nice passing here by Cincinnati. Twyman. Knicks with the rebound. Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Van Arsdale. Kept alive by New York. Got a hand on it. Now here's Robertson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Right side, Bryant. Can't connect from short range.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Offensive rebound, Hairston. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Cincinnati leads by 20.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Pass to Barnett. Here's Van Arsdale. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Here is Bryant after the basket by Cincinnati. Here's Van Arsdale. New York needs to get off a shot. Scooped up. He gets that one.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Down low, and Lucas slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Oscar Robertson.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Now, here's Bryant. Covered by Hairston. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
1:52 left to play here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Van Arsdale. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Van Arsdale's got 17 points here in the second half. To the inside, Embry. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Now, here's Bryant. Van Arsdale, good. Van Arsdale's got 13 points in just this quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cincinnati.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for ABC.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
36 seconds left in the fourth. Kicks it to Bryant. Passes it to Van Arsdale. Going inside, and he makes good on the layup. Van Arsdale's got 34 points.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
The pass to Van Arsdale. To the left side wing. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
So we see Cincinnati get the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.